Welcome to episode 3 of Tweets and Beats. I hope you're enjoying the beat that's kicking off this episode. Again, always a custom beat for every episode on the show, and I'm happy that we finally got to a point where we have an official brand for the show and a title and a framework we're going to use moving forward. It's been a little bit of a work in progress along the way, but I'm happy that you're here for episode 3. So this idea of fostering innovation through how might we questions, if you've never come across a how might we question, it's just a really helpful framework to develop a question that educators can work with that can help them foster creative thinking and approach problems in new ways that they maybe haven't considered before. So the basic framework, as you can see here, is how might we, and then a blank line, for, and then you pick the group or the group of students you're going to be working with, by, and that's the action that you're going to take, with is then the constraints, the time frame, the curriculum, the technology, whatever your constraints are, or the materials, or even like the tech that you're going to be using. And then the bottom line is because we believe that. So what do you believe about this opportunity, this redesign, the technology you're using? Now, the reason why I like how might we question so much is that you'll notice that the top line, the thing that you're emphasizing, is not the technology. It's not even the product that you're going to be creating, in this case, a redesigned unit or a redesigned project. It's the intention of the work. So in this case, how might we foster creativity? You might do something like, how might we embrace collaboration? How might we emphasize student voice? And the intention here, like I said, this is so critical. It's not the technology, it's the thinking, it's the purpose of the unit. So if we were to look at the how might we question that I've mapped out here, is how might we foster creativity for our students? Maybe you pick a particular class or grade level by redesigning, and you might have a more targeted unit. I'll just say by redesigning a unit. And in this case, I'm saying with audio. Now that's my constraint, that's my framework of the technology that I'm going to be using, but you might drop in any technology in there at all. You might even drop in curriculum materials and audio as a medium you want kids using. You might even do something like with audio via iPads or with audio via Chromebooks, or you might name a specific tool. But the use of the tool here is reasonable to name because you're not starting with the tool, you're starting with the idea of fostering creativity. Then the bottom line is, now this is what you believe as an educator. What do you believe about creativity? What do you believe about the opportunity that's presented by using audio in this case, or using Chromebooks? Or what do you believe about creativity and collaboration? So that's the framework. I really encourage that you do some digging and learn more about how might we questions. I think they're just this really powerful tool to get started. And maybe even the most important point that I didn't address before is how might we, that top line, it implies there's no right answer. It implies collaboration, and it implies that there's going to be a lot of ways to address this opportunity, not just one solution to a problem. So we made it through episode 3. I hope you've enjoyed this beat rolling through the background. And I think I mentioned earlier in a previous tweet that these are all custom beats for every show that I'm creating on my phone using GarageBand live loops at this point. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to sharing episode 4 with you in the coming days.